I'm here. You there?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
What's
up?
going on, guys? Hey, guys. Hey, girl. Hey.
What's
Tell us
up?
how y'all doing. It's me.
Is you? Who are you?
I'm Yola.
Yo,
How y'all doing?
y'all are now tuned in to Lipstick and Lies podcast with Yola
And
and LA from the A.
hey, okay.
Yes.
Super excited to be here today. Great topic tonight. Super duper ready to talk about it. It might get a little personal. I might have to pull out the mirror. I ain't got the real mirror, but I got a modified version of the Lipstick and Lies mirror because we're gonna have to be a little transparent today. But before we even get into all of that, let's recap what you got going on. Oh, we went to a ball this weekend.
Yes.
The girls were in the building.
Ball name.
Yes, loved
Yes,
it.
we did.
Super loved it.
So we do support the LGBTQ plus community.
Yes.
And my brother
Yes, we do.
hosted the ball main.
Yeah.
Power Ball. If you all here watch
Yes.
Power, the show, that was the theme of the ball. It was an amazing turnout.
Great turnout.
Just amazing all the way around. Long.
It was so much money.
So much money.
So much money was in the building. I was like, we're B. Listen.
Yo, they had a category. What they gave, what with the prize of one of the categories was $10,000.
No, it was 11. Somebody had donated $1,000.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You sure did. Somebody did donate another $1,000.
Because where the money resides, what are we doing?
Where the money
Listen,
resides.
we got to figure out with ourselves, what are we really doing with our lives that we can't donate $1,000 for fun? Shit, like, listen, I need to know what to do anyway. So that was awesome.
That was amazing. So great job. House of Ball Main. We support you guys.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
You did. I had a great time.
Yes, we had.
There was a whole lot of money in this month.
Whole lot of money.
And then what else happened? Not too much.
We buried my cousin. Rest in peace, Tyler. I'm in Florida.
Tyler.
It was a holiday.
What holiday?
Oh my God.
Was it a holiday?
Did you barbecue? No, I guess not, because you didn't know you was in. It was a holiday on Monday.
We
did a live remote.
We did do a live remote.
We did a live remote
on Saturday.
On Monday, Labor Day.
Monday. I worked out real hard. So if y'all didn't catch that footage, don't let the water that I poured on me fake like I wasn't outside really working out.
Child.
Because I'm going anyways. Okay, so and then what else? And that's pretty much it for me.
Well, I visited family.
Yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time. I got my feet shampooed. I mean, I really needed to do that, but and that's about it. I don't even know. Did I do anything? I don't know. All of the days are starting to run like together. I know. I need to do something. But this weekend coming up, Sunday, we are going to the Sweet Fusion brunch.
Yes, there's a raffle going on right now, right?
There is.
All right.
So you win 2 free tickets, but you got to do all 3 things, which don't ask me what all 3 things are right now because I don't know, but I will post it. I think that's it.
You would definitely post it.
Friday. Okay, so it might be a party before the party on Saturday. So I don't know.
Game night.
When is the game night?
Girl.
I
Saturday.
Oh, what time? Before 10.
6.
6 to 2.
6 to.
I get off at 6. Anyway,
6 to whenever.
But I rode my bike soon.
You're not riding your bike.
I'll ride my bike back. Anyway.
No, you're not.
Okay,
not
cool. All right. So
this is Atlanta. They snatching up women.
They're not.
So
stop listening to Facebook. Like I was reading somebody
they are snatching people.
post on Facebook. Hold on. Leave me alone. So the post was about, so now they're back on the PPP loan stuff, right?
Oh, really?
So, and then the guy was like, you have to pay taxes on the loan. I'm like, when? When have you ever started paying taxes on loans? It don't matter. If I go to Bank of America and get a loan, I've never had to declare that on my taxes.
Right.
So that's not accurate. Stop telling folks false information. Y'all out here, y'all don't want these folks to be great. Please stop. Because you don't pay taxes on the damn loan.
Right.
The payday loan place, you would have to declare that. I'm just saying. The loan shark, you would have to declare that. These are things, if you have to start reporting on loans, but see, that's not none of my business. So I try to only do things that are my business, which is why we're talking about disrespect leading to insecurities and insecurities leading to disrespect and the thin line that lies between disrespect and insecurity.
Well.
So, I mean, it's I'm trying to determine as to how deep is deep for the page, the channel. I know that I share a lot and that I am a transparent person. I have no problem saying I did X, Y, and Z. But when it comes to being vulnerable with insecurities, it's like a hard look because sometimes we would like to pretend that we are so strong, but yet we are so fragile on the inside. And that would be like, I don't pretend to be so strong, but I do come across that strong, but I'm also fragile.
Yeah. You are strong.
I'm like a crybaby, if you will. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about all of that. You are too. Most women are, you know. So let's give a scenario.
Don't read it. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. So you're married or committed. You catch your significant other at another female's house. Right?
Hey, Virgil.
You catch him at another female's house.
Right.
Oh, tell you, girl. Oh, hey, Virgil. Hey, Virgil. Love you. Okay, so you catch the significant other at, y'all can't be married. Okay, let's not say y'all married. Let's say y'all date.
Okay.
You catch the boyfriend at another female's house. All right. For whatever reason, you decide to stick together.
Okay.
All right. Now, the action of catching him at someone's house is disrespectful. Would you agree?
Agree.
Okay. So if, and even like last week, with the scenario from last week, the man continued to work with the woman, that created some sort of insecurity in the wife. Correct. Right? So if the significant other chooses to maintain a friendship situationship with the person you call him cheating with, would that create an insecurity? Yes. Okay. So, all right. So the disrespect led to an insecurity, right? Now, in that case, we can agree to that.
Yes.
But let's say, as a female to female.
Okay.
If I did something to you, such as I went to the movies with your man, not your man, your ex-man. No, nobody. Fuck it. Not me. Some other girl. I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there. So the girl sitting there, she went to the movie, but you know her. Y'all cool. Y'all cordial.
Right, gotcha.
She went to the movies with your man. Do you think that's disrespectful?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how you start to feel toward this woman when she is laughing all on the men, taking pictures with the man. Right. Now, is it a problem that she doing it, even though they might not be sleeping around? But because you felt disrespected, now you have an insecurity with the man having a relationship with the woman?
Yeah, but I think it goes a little bit deeper than that too. Okay, so first, it's about defining the relationships.
Okay.
First, that's true. Right. So, because we can talk about having friends that are the opposite sex, right? Platonic friends.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
It depends. Okay. It depends.
So what does that depend on?
And I know y'all ain't gonna like to hear this, but I'm just gonna say what it is. If you've had sex with a person,
I never said anything about
no, I'm just telling you. You said friend. If you've had sex with a person of the opposite sex, mm-hmm. and you are dating mm-hmm. someone else, mm-hmm. that is disrespectful. And you still try to maintain because it ain't a Carfax. It don't go away every 7 years.
No. That's not what I asked.
You said, "Can you be friends with the opposite sex?"
Right. That was
you
the question.
Can, but not if you have sex.
No. I said platonic. I said
okay, platonic.
Okay. Stay with me.
Okay, I'm here. Okay.
That my question was: can people who are in relationships, mm-hmm. Individually have relationships, friendships? You said friendships with someone of the opposite sex.
Yes.
Platonic friendship.
Yes.
Right. Now, would it be a problem for said boyfriend or girlfriend to go out with their platonic friend?
No.
Right. However, it becomes a problem when what? There's no communication. No. I'm serious. That's where normally it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem when there's not the communication out there. So, for example, you got lady A, okay, with man B, right? Okay. They're in a relationship. Man B has a platonic friend that lady A knows, right? They're not necessarily friends, but they've all been together in the same setting. All right. Now, so said guy goes out with the platonic friend of the opposite sex
without the girlfriend.
Okay. It did not tell her. But hold on. So that's where
that's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. It's about the communication. It's about.
But hold on. What if they were planning a surprise party?
No. I said they went out.
They went out like on a date.
No, this went out. I mean, would you be considering it a date or not?
An outing.
See, you see what I'm saying? It's a lot of different things that goes into that. However, it's about the communication. It gets real messy when that communication not.
But if there was no insecurity, right, it wouldn't be a problem.
Hold on. Virgin says insecurities, whether wanted or not, fall to a shortcoming within the insecure person. Why would someone actions that they are choosing to do make you question anything? Let them choose to be out, not be with you. Okay. I agree. So what we're trying to get at is the disrespect is what leads to the insecurities, right? And so if you had a platonic friend, that say that relationship there was platonic friends, it could have been the woman with a guy. Y'all always have hung out together, or whatever, right? But it's always been that communication. That minute that communication starts to wither or wither away, where there's a lack, then it makes the mind wonder. But it just does. I mean,
no. But if there was no reason for you to feel insecure in that relationship, then that wouldn't be a problem.
But if you thought they were disrespectful for him not to communicate with you, why he's going out? Why?
But so
that's how
it's
gonna come about. These ain't my feelings. Let me make that disclaimer. These are not my. I'm just coming up with scenarios.
No, they my feelings. So okay, a broken me compare myself to other women when I was cheated on with whatever person that they cheated on me with, regardless of what they were doing in life, what they looked like.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was something wrong with me, like a broken me, right?
Mm-hmm.
A healed whole version of myself. Oh no, you just a messed up individual. Mm-hmm. That has nothing to do with me. You cheating has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with what I look like, if I can cook or not, how I tie my shoelaces. It has everything to do with the male, right? So at that point, it's like, well, what's wrong with you? Like, you're the problem, not me.
I mean, we have to be able to recognize when we are the problem.
But
insecurities.
Right. So the insecure me would look at a situation like, oh, I can't let you meet my cousin because my cousin might sleep with you because you slept with a cousin. You know, it's like somebody slept with a cousin or a friend. Oh, you can't be around my friends because the last nigga slept. You know what I'm saying? Right. So again, that's all baggage is. If we're looking at baggage as a characteristic, it is nothing but your insecurities, right? So someone caused you to feel less than whole in a situation. So now you're carrying pieces of that in every situation until instead of healing from that and making yourself whole. So you are just an insecure person. So everything that person does, if the person went to the store and stayed 2 hours too long, you was cheating.
Yeah, you gonna question it.
You was
I've
cheating.
been there.
If a person,
I've been on the other end though. I wasn't the insecure one. Okay, so Virgil says, no, the disrespect is the exit sign. You are secure in yourself to leave the situation. Okay. Now, if you say doubt makes it too hard to trust again, that's different.
No. So some people stay in situations where there is disrespect because we are taught that people make mistakes. No, like we are taught that. So we are taught that disrespect is a mistake. The first time. The second time, well, we are. Because just think about it. If someone disrespects you and apologize, we tend to forgive them the first time. Maybe the second time. It just depends on what that person brings to the table as to what, right, exactly, right?
Wow,
because women, and I don't know, maybe men do too, because men endure a lot of things out of disrespect, just because, right, for the sake of their children, just like women. Men are just like women in the sense where they do have certain moves for certain reasons, and most of the time it has to do with family and kids. So everybody's always looking out for their kids in these situations, so they allow some form of disrespect to take place at some point of time when there's kids involved. But sometimes it's other things, like, you just don't know what to do. I felt like the first time I was cheated on, I don't even know if that was the first time. Shit, who knows? But one time I was like, I didn't know what my exit plan was. If Virgil wants to use the word exit, I didn't know what I was going to do moving forward. I didn't know how I was going to do it moving forward. I knew that I had to move forward, but I didn't know, I couldn't put together the pieces to move forward. So I just stayed. Wow. Okay. I stayed and I did nothing. Right? So then the disrespect became more frequent, right, than what it was previously. And then because I didn't leave, then it ended up with violence, and then So here come all of these insecurities from all these situations. Right.
Right.
But then again, like I said, that was a younger, broken version of myself, right? And so it was a decision to stay because I didn't really know what to do. So I mean, I was an insecure person at that point. I felt like the previous version of myself,
and it wasn't so much. I mean, it was insecure with your relationship, but it was also insecure about yourself too, though.
Right. It was more so me.
Right.
Like I'm comparing myself to someone. Like, and I'm never a person to be like, oh, well, this is me. I'm better than this person because no one's better than the next person. But when you look at what you bring to a table to someone, then you look at the person that they cheated on you with, and you just can't understand why. You automatically and women, you can lie if you want to and say you don't, but you're always going to compare yourself to another woman because you're gonna want to know why her, why her, why did you hurt me for her, why did you ruin the relationship for her, why did you go through all these different changes for her, what was it about her? And if you're real with yourself, you'll come out on the other end saying, in the beginning, before you become whole, like, well, maybe I could have did this different. And sometimes,
absolutely.
Sometimes the other woman actually tries to become the other woman, right? And that's when I'm always at a loss because you're only you. And even then, I still only wanted to be me. I just felt like, well, then you would rather have this. So now I gotta become this dope girl in the trap girl, right? And now I gotta be this something that I'm not, so that you can love me how I'm thinking that you're supposed to love me.
Right. And it's sad though, but it takes us almost decades to realize our worth and what we are, what it is that we should have. And a lot of times it stems too from what we did not have growing up.
Right.
True. That lack. And so, because I can say, even with my life, the things I went through with my daughter's father. I can be transparent and say that I was all that I can be. It wasn't nothing else that I can give. Right. And I did go through that phase of defeat. I went through that phase of defeat. I went through the phase of trying to be different or being harder and doing this and doing that. So what it did was it almost had me really like in a position where I was not going to give myself 100% to anybody. Right. Because of the stuff I went through.
It hurt.
Yeah, it hurt. And so when I made a decision to say, you know what, that has nothing to do with whoever I am. It has nothing to do with who I'm dating. I cannot put those things on those actions of someone else, that other man, on to the next. And so when I started to get that mindset and kind of understand, and honestly, I had that part down pat, but it was still changes that I still had to make personally, like for myself. It was almost to a point where I was treating whoever it was I was with way better than what I was treating myself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so we were just like, okay, you got to snap out of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because now you're giving all this, you're giving all this, you're giving all that until your cup can't be replenished. You're not getting it back, but you give it all, and then the relationship ends, and it's like, damn, I done did this, I done did that, I done gave this, and I done gave that. And it's like, you got to have to get to a point to say, you know what, I'm done. I have to heal myself.
You have to go.
Exactly. And it's okay.
And nobody likes that. No. Well, for me, the men that took control, because that's basically what it is. The men that had control in my brokenness, the healed version of myself, they didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
They never
version.
like the healed version of yourself because you stand up for yourself more, right? And like Bertha said, you choose to deal with it or not, and then most of the time it's a not, right?
Yeah.
So then they don't like that because the unhealed you was so eagerly going to the disrespect, like a moth to a flame. Like, shit, you gonna disrespect me today? You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna come over here and disrespect me right now, nigga? Because I need to be disrespected so I can feel love in the end or validated in the position because you're gonna tell me I'm sorry. So some people get used to the routine of a person just apologizing and being in the moment of apologizing and thinking that that's true sincerity when it's not. Right. But then sometimes people just, it's just so much to unpack here, right?
It's a lot, right? Yeah, it is. Unhealed women will compare themselves. A healed person will own up to shortcomings and choose to deal or not. Absolutely. You will definitely stand in your truth. You are absolutely right. When you are healed, you're going to stand in your truth. You are so right.
When you are healed.
On the side note.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But don't look at that wave part though. Look, I'm being positive about my life. But on a serious note, I feel as if you really. So what I may feel as disrespect, right? You may not.
Exactly.
The person you're in a relationship may not feel as if the actions are disrespectful. So it all boils down to communication at the end of the day. What you deem as disrespectful, what you find as, you have to be able to communicate with your partner, even with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes our friends don't know that they hurt us. Right. But nobody wants to talk about being hurt by us. Because we have to do a show on that. Because I found as disrespectful, you might think it's totally fine. So then, what is the common ground? So would you be the person to bully and be like, no, you're gonna see it my way?
No, I mean, if it's somebody that you really care about and y'all really in love, whatever the case may be, the whole thing is about compromise. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a give and take. It's not. It's just gonna be my way or highway type thing. Well, it shouldn't be. But like you said, it's about that communication because if there's something that you are used to doing, you know what I'm saying? That's a behavior that you have, but it bothers me. Those things that you do bother me. I'm going to speak on it. Yeah. And do I think it's going to change overnight? No, but you need to be mindful that these things hurt me or that these things make me feel a certain kind of way. And if you love me, you would work hard on trying to change those things and vice versa. And that is the language. That is the conversation. That is what you have to say because people get so caught up. Again, we already established that previous relationships build us who we are in this moment. So who I am is these people who I've dated. Well, I honestly think I get what you're saying, but I also think that the things that we've gone through, actually how we handled those things, is actually what builds it.
Yeah, that builds it.
You know what I'm saying?
But in the back of my mind, here's Jimmy Bob, Bobby John, and Faye Fly right here. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not. It does condition us, so it makes us, and that could be wrong because whereas. When this man had his phone up under the cover, he was sending naked pictures of him. But this other man, when he had his phone under the cover, he looking at porn. See, two totally different things. But in my mind, it's cheating because that's what this other man was doing. But again, that's baggage, right? And it's like, oh, you ain't supposed to take the baggage with you. But unconditionally, you're going to take the baggage because you're trying to protect yourself. When I hurt my knee, They're like, oh, your knee is 110% better than what it was before. But guess what? I still babied it like it was 50%. Because I remember when it was hurt. I remember being hurt. I remember crying. I remember being on the side of the couch like, oh, I can't move. But you're telling me go run out and be great at 110%. But I'm telling you, in the back of my mind, I remember being hurt. So love is the same way. Like, you love hard first, but then when you get hurt, you hurt hard too.
I mean, I get it.
You hurt hard.
You
hurt hard. So the next time somebody say they love you, you love me, but shit, that love hurt me the last time.
Love ain't supposed to
Man, love ain't
so here's the thing though, it's like, well, okay, so I understand that. I kind of handle it a little bit different though, because I'm that person that I get hurt and still be trying to act like I ain't hurt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like what you just said with the knee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would literally something, for example, working on a TV show, right? And we was doing a live remote. Mm-hmm. And I had on some wedges.
Why did you do that? That's not comfortable.
No, it wasn't about being comfortable. It was about
being cute.
I mean, yeah, we were doing a promotion, so you had to, step it up. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So I had wedges, and we was in the old ass club, right, where their steps was kind of weird. And I was walking down the steps, and I had on wedges, and I fell, sprained my ankle, and I had to go to therapy for 6 weeks. And within that 6 weeks, I'm like, man. And so, like, I wore heels all the time.
But then,
and then after I had that, after I went to therapy, whatever, and I was just like, man, I don't care, I'm wearing heels again. But that was me though. After that, I was like, okay.
You was like, I ain't gonna worry about this spring. well, some people.
I would say this though, I still wore the heels, but the difference was I was more aware of what I was doing. But I did not stop wearing it. That's the whole thing though.
But when you seen a cobblestone, you was like, let me find a smoother surface.
There you go.
Because I'm not gonna go down this cobblestone.
So it didn't
but it did hinder you in a way, because instead of taking a straight shot, now you gotta look for alternate routes.
Well, no, I was just walking over it. See, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't about taking the alternate route. It was just being able to actually be more aware of the road that I was traveling.
Okay, so
you see what I'm saying? Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm still going forward. Yeah. It's just that I was more aware. I paid more attention than being careless, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just about how when we talk about our time, where we talk about life, and we talk about, reaching your goals and stuff. You're going to have these hurdles. You're going to have these things that you deal with. But one thing you cannot do is you cannot stop. Hey, Ronnie.
She won't come in.
Sweet Fusion. Come on, baby.
But yeah.
But yeah, you just cannot stop, because life is never gonna be it's never gonna be on up and up all the time. You're gonna have your valleys, you're gonna have your hills. You want to, but at the end of the day, you might be experiencing a valley or whatnot, but you gotta keep climbing. You gotta keep going.
And I get that.
And if you gotta find an alternate route, then so well, find an alternate route, but you don't allow it to stop you. And that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, wow. So but like I look at relationships and stuff. We're going into new relationships. I look at, I think we talked about this last week, and it's more so like, okay, you just got finished with one relationship. You got a whole canvas that you're painted, whether you like it or not, right? It's something that you had. And so you would never, God dang, can you turn that thing down?
Someone's going outside. I'm sorry.
I'm just playing out.
Who's up there? Put this on. Let me just look at it.
But there you go. But for the most part, it's like you can't you can't have a new painting. You know what I'm saying, with a new canvas, and you bring the old paintbrushes
with this
that's dirty.
Yeah,
dirty water.
But that's my favorite.
You need a whole new. It might be your favorite brush, but guess what? You got to clean that brush.
That's my favorite.
It needs to be sanitized.
That's my favorite.
I don't care.
I'm gonna keep the brush until I'm just saying that's how we hold on to things.
But I'm telling
that's
you,
how we hold on to things, because we don't know how to let go. We don't know how to let go. That's why some of y'all start up in all that in y'all closet and y'all need to be donating it to ATL Second Chance Thrift. But y'all want to keep on holding on because we don't know how to let go. Baby boy, baby girl. But I just tell them how to hit the link so she can come in and put up the bunch. But hey Ronnie, do women need to understand the difference between what's disrespectful and what's an insecurity? Because sometimes women are disrespectful to one another, and instead of just admitting that they're disrespectful, then they just say, "Oh, you just insecure." No, you just disrespectful. So if you smiling in a grown man's face, but you don't speak to it, and he's with his wife, and you don't speak to the wife, you just keep keying in the man's face, that's disrespectful. If you're friends with the husband, but when you see the husband and wife together and you don't speak to the wife, she's not insecure. You disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of things that women do that are condescending to one another all in the name of competition.
Okay, so I got another scenario.
All right. Okay.
So I was talking to somebody yesterday about this.
Yes, self accountability.
So they're in a relationship, and their significant other had a platonic friend. Okay. Supposedly platonic friend. And that platonic friend texted them and was like, "Why when you taking me shopping?" Right. And so said, that platonic, not platonic, but that significant other felt like they would, felt like the girlfriend, was tripping. Like why you mean? Like, that's just my friend, you know what I'm saying? We hang out, we go to the mall. So the girlfriend is more so like, well, why would you be taking her shopping? Right. So
I don't like that.
But see, the boyfriend feels like you being insecure. Whereas she's telling him, yo, no, this is disrespectful. How is that? And so this should not be going on. This should not be happening. Why would you be taking it to the mall?
But how would that be disrespectful though?
Well,
no, not disrespectful. I know how that's disrespectful. How would that be an insecurity?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the person and how like you said, one thing that somebody might do may be disrespectful to one person, but to them may not be disrespectful. Okay. So like I said, but the girlfriend said, yo, this is disrespectful to me. So then at that point, you should take accountability and be like, yo, okay, I understand you feel a certain kind of way. Now, so
we in bed.
It was
your friend, your homegirl said. Your homegirl said, who I've shown that I'm okay with you speaking to, but your homegirl said, when you gonna take me shopping? We in the bed.
I don't know if y'all
it's after 9.
I don't know where the hell y'all at. The message came through. Y'all can be in church here. We don't care. We don't know.
I feel like, do the girl know me? Do she know the girl?
So see, that's my same sentiment. And so my thing would be, all right.
If she know me,
right now.
If she know me, that's
not cool.
That's disrespectful. If she know me, that's disrespectful.
So
if she does not know me, she don't know that she disrespectful.
No. But she know of you.
Yeah.
She knows that he's in a relationship.
Yes.
She knows all these things. So yes. Why does that matter if she knows you personally? This is my opinion. Now, at this point, this is my opinion.
Okay, so now it becomes integrity. It becomes an integral issue.
Because if I know that, what I'm saying, supposedly my platonic friend, first of all, I know he got a woman, and all this. First, there's lines that you just don't. I'm not asking him to be taking me.
Because karma is a real thing.
Like, all that.
Real thing. I'm not going to do it because I won't want you to do it to me.
Right.
But the next female who does not owe you loyalty, she may do it. She may be the one. She may get it cracking. It may.
But see, she's the same one that as soon as y'all have an argument, She the same one that's gonna try to get
and
you.
that's why you can't
friend.
be her friend.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why that's not a friend. I was cool with a dude. We was cool. We hung out and everything. We was cool. We went out. He gets drunk one night and decides he want to profess his love to me. Now I'm not your friend. Not because you professed your love to me, but because I really thought you were my friend.
Right.
I'm doing friendship with your ass. Now you talk about you love me while you drunk, and then now I don't know how to take that because I done told you things that I never would have told anybody I dated. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like, I thought of you differently from that. Look at Virgil. Virgil,
why you ain't came on yet? You know we like to see you.
Virgil is funny. He's just funny, man. He comes with the jokes. Virgil comes with the jokes all the time. But no, I think that's disrespectful, man. I think that's disrespectful for people to not. I mean, just be a good person, and that includes like just don't do shit. If you know you want to have sex with me eventually, just leave with that. Yeah, leave with that. Leave with you just want to have sex. Don't pretend to be my friend and then don't be my friend. Right. In the end, and just wanted to have sex. Right. I mean, that's disrespectful as hell. But no, I would share everything with my partner when they became my partner. But if you started off as my friend, that's where I put you at. I can't stop because that's where I put you at. I put you at, oh, you're my friend, right? So I feel safe with you as my friend. But stay on topic, Virgil, because the topic is, does disrespect lead to insecurities and insecurities lead to disrespect?
It probably should be a best friend.
My ego pose. So, ego. Virgil, I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Well, I'm gonna promote some things. We're waiting on Ronnie to come on so she can promote this brunch.
Tell this brunch that's going on.
So what I'm gonna promote is, I don't know if y'all see the shirt I got on. I will culture.
Get into it. Get into it.
Just DM us or whatever.
Get into it because
well culture.
Because why?
You should be living a life that you were born to live.
Oh,
it's a movement, baby.
Air horn. Air horn. But I'm not gonna.
And I do custom shirts as well.
Oh, cool. And she trade for it. And pretty girls can't be broke.
And if you're in pretty girls trade too. Also, stream.
Resume steady low, just low.
If you are a real estate investor looking for capital, just
where the money reside.
Click my link tree. Capital on Demand.
I do have
CapitalOnDemand.com. We are nationwide. Yes.
And if you need your properties managed,
money.
We're gonna do that too. So we're gonna get to all the money in this. But we're not disrespectful and we're not insecure. And you can bring your wives to the table and
they will leave a friend.
She will leave a friend. We'll call her more than you because we're not disrespectful. And we don't have insecurity. Right. We've outgrown those. Yeah. But sometimes, insecurity is like an ugly dog that shows up every now and then. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. Like with my eyebrow, this one right here, when I had like waxed it off I was drinking wine and waxing at the same time. I was insecure about my eyebrow for a long time. It had made me sad. I was sad about it. Now I'm kind of insecure about my hair. But it's okay.
She has beautiful hair, y'all. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Is she not going to come?
It's just like
everybody knows. Everybody's talking about it. They were like,
don't post the video.
I posted the video so you can see my journal. Because you can see
you can't see nothing,
but it's growing.
Don't nobody know.
Do you see how my hair growing?
Nobody knew.
But do you see
they
it
don't
growing
know.
back?
Nobody knew.
It's already growing back. 1 week of
nobody knew
stuff.
Nobody knew.
But I'm also eating spinach every day too, so I'm doing like other things.
Okay, Papa.
Yeah, spinach goes here, and I'm using peppermint.
Sure.
Yeah, but no, that's neither here nor there. Some carrots and stay focused. Carrots are not good for us. Virgil, are you gonna cook? No, not when you old. Man, we almost 50.
Ain't nobody old. What you talking about?
Stop.
You know what? I'm sick of you.
I'm saying we're almost 50. You can't.
No, you're almost 50. I'm not.
At this point, we're wearing progressive lenses.
No, you're wearing progressive lenses. Shit. You better speak for yourself.
At this point, you gotta have the bifocal inside your glasses. You definitely gotta have it at this age. 43, that's the age you start wearing progressive lenses. I'm just telling y'all. But I'm not, I love being my age, and I love the wisdom and the growth that has come with this age, because it took a lot to get to this point. It really took a lot to get to this point. So I did decide on the book. The book will be published.
Thank you, Lord.
It might not be under my name, but it's going to be published under somebody's name. And I'm trying to protect my loved ones. I want to protect my loved ones. So I'm gonna be moving forward with that sooner than later. So you should be excited. What did she say? Okay, so I don't know if she's even on. Maybe she's tied up. But Sweet Fusion Brunch is on Saturday. Tickets are on sale.
She's trying to multitask.
Okay, tickets are on sale. Let me just give y'all the information for Saturday. Yes. Oh, Miss Tay, I'm sorry. There was somebody disrespected you. I'm sorry. She said somebody had disrespected her. I don't like disrespect, but again, you definitely have to define what disrespect is in any relationship, because what I think is disrespectful, you might not think is disrespectful. But if you love me, what bothers me, you should want to fix to some extent. That's how I feel about it. Okay. So, in order to win the 2 free tickets, all you gotta do is follow Sweet Fusion Experience and ATL Second Chance Thrift Store. Number 2, there go Virgil. Number 2, like 3 posts on each page. Share this post in your story and tag Sweet Fusion Experience and ATL Second Chance Thrift Store. The drawing will be on 9/10, which is, Friday at noon. So, of course, ATL Second Chance is sponsoring the tickets. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for stopping in at 2527 Gresham Road in Atlanta, Georgia. Be there Tuesday through Saturday, 10 through 7. We do accept donations, and we do have weekly sales. So we are sponsoring 2 tickets to the Sweet Fusion Brunch. And all you have to do is do those three things I just said. Right. ATL, of course, Lipstick and Lies will be there to support. That's the home team. Virgil's trying to come in and chime on his last comments for does disrespect lead to insecurities. And Virgil, what? Oh shit. Virgil,
yes, sir.
So what's does disrespect lead to insecurities? What do you have to say about that?
I don't feel like it is.
Okay.
Why every time? Listen, let me tell you something.
I was waiting on
this. Why every time we have to argue about everything?
We're not arguing.
Well, why do we have to have different views of every topic?
Do you want me to answer that?
Yes.
Or is that rhetorical?
No, it's not rhetorical. Oh, it could be.
It's because you speak from your unhealed place in a present tense.
Ooh.
Oh, that hurt.
Like, even though, like, because you only will talk from what you used to do and not from what you are now.
No,
When
that's
I'm
not
communicating
accurate.
with this current time frame, and you take everything back into a part when people
No.
didn't make sense for themselves.
In this healed place, I'm going to tell you no. So it says to meet the people where they are. So if I am trying to promote and encourage healing, then I have to go in that place where the broken people are.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you have to.
So
You
I
can't
have
go in
to
there. You
be
can't go in there.
available. I
You
have
can't
to
go in
be
there broken, or
available.
y'all just all gonna be broken together though.
No, we're not being broken together because I'm like, hey, come on, like you don't gotta do that. You ain't gotta
No,
feel like
no, I agree with you. You have to go where sick people are sick so that you can help heal them. But you can't help heal them if you're going in there trying to act like them or trying too much to identify with them.
that's true. I mean, because I wouldn't want to try to get somebody off of crack and then start using crack. Like, I mean, that's just like not smart to do. So I wouldn't put myself in a place of danger to go back to what I've been delivered from. I wouldn't do that necessarily. But we're not gonna even we'll argue offline because we don't have to do it today.
No,
So,
but like insecurities come from a self inadequacy because you can only take people for what they do. You're choosing to be in a relationship. Both of y'all are making a choice to be in a relationship. And if one person does something that says that they're not in the same relationship as you don't get insecure about that. You believe what they say or what they do. So like an insecurity is for whatever reason you won't get past and see a reality of what they're doing. And so now everything has to be questioned. Like I was saying, like an insecurity is more acceptable if you can't get the trust back because now every you caught them sending naked pictures to people under the covers. So now every time you're under the covers, you have a flashback. That's more understandable, but it's not an insecurity, it's a trust issue.
but it does become an insecurity.
Insecurity.
It becomes an insecurity when you look at yourself. Well, why he ain't don't want to look at pictures of me? You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's goes back to how I started. It's like it's a self inadequacy
Right,
that you're projecting on yourself to feel insecure. But
right.
like somebody making a decision that's quote disrespectful or out of pocket shouldn't make you feel insecure.
It should not. However, women,
Unhealed women.
even healed women, because they still find their moments of inadequacy. It may not be on the level of a relationship level. It may be a level of professionalism or family, or something that they feel inadequate about themselves will show up as an insecurity, right? Because it could be the woman that's making seven figures and she's single because she doesn't feel like she can get a man because whatever reason. So that could be an inadequate feeling,
So
and that could
so
come
but like I'm
insecurity.
when healed means that you're healed in multiple areas. It's not just I'm my money's straight, so everything else is supposed to be good. That's not healed. That's not healthy. So like a healed person is at peace with all of this. They know that all of this is byproducts of how they carry themselves. So you're not gonna fall off a cliff. Like I'm not saying you don't get hurt, you don't get bothered, but you don't fall off a cliff to where it would become an insecurity
Right.
because you're securing yourself.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, it still could be, she still can have moments of unclarity. She can still have moments of inadequacy. She can still have moments where she doesn't feel. I mean, a man feels like that too. They can have everything in the world and be healed, but then something that happened could trigger an emotion that they have to talk themselves down from. Heal people have to, heal people are heal people because they recognize where the trauma is and they are able to talk about the trauma. That's what makes you heal, that you overcame, you recognized, you acknowledged it, you recognized it, you changed the behavior, and that doesn't mean that it won't come up again. It just
But
means that the next time it come up, I'll be able to recognize it for what it is, and then I'll be able to have a different outlook about the situation versus thinking something damaging to myself.
exactly.
So that's
So like yo, like it's not. But
we agree. Just say we agree, and then
we
just leave it
agree,
there.
and that's what I'm saying. So when you have that moment that's not what you thought it should be, and you know it's not right, it's like, oh, this is what you're gonna do. Are you going to adjust? And like you speak about it, and if they don't change, you change.
Right, right. And so, and that's what brought along this topic, even really, just recognizing things for what they are, and then being able to say, okay, well, there needs to be an adjustment here, and then because this caused a previous negative emotion from me, which could be an insecurity that I felt. I mean, I'm just being honest. And so I'm like, I didn't like that feeling at all. Like, I don't want to feel insecure to anything or anybody. So I'm gonna address things that make me feel uncomfortable, acknowledge them, and adjust to them, and make the proper changes. But I'm glad we agreed on something.
Yeah, I
You're
think
still
I
okay
think
with me.
people
I love you.
also let emotions get too far involved in things that they don't necessarily need to be involved in. Like, I mean, I know you get close to people, but like at the end of the day, right is wrong, right is right, wrong is wrong. And if you're trying to be a better person, your wrongs steer you right. But
Right.
like if it gets to a point when that's not happening, it's you just gotta watch people fruit. So
But a lot of sometimes people have that the fruit are not ripe when you first meet the person. The fruit don't drop until you meet the person, because you can walk past a fruit tree and it look like a regular tree and you don't even know that it bears fruit until things start getting right in the situation. So you never really even know until those moments where things are right that what the fruit will be, or how the fruit will come to you. You don't know that. And so by that time, you then enjoy the whole summer up under the damn fruit tree. And then you get knocked upside the head with the fruit that they bear. You see what I'm saying? And then that's where an insecurity from sitting up under the next tree, that you don't really know if it's a fruit bearing tree or not, because you didn't know the signs to look for when you walked up under that tree. Virgil be so sick of me. I know. So, yes, Virgil. Virgil.
yeah.
Virgil. Reverend. You sick of me? Just say it.
What happened?
Virgil, I make you sick? Yes or no? Virgil. Virgil.
I can't hear you talking. You playing something? I can't hear it.
What do you mean? What's wrong with your phone?
I don't know. Like it's not communicating right. My Bluetooth
Well,
ain't
hang it
working.
up. Just hang your phone up, because we can't even see you anyways. But we love you, and it's 9 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. So
I love you guys too.
okay.
Love you, Virgil.
Bye.
Thanks for always supporting and coming on.
We believe Virgil smooch. Is she on here now?
No,
Veronica. What is she doing? So again, we're gonna post the information for the Sweet Fusion again on our page, because you already do it. No. Okay. So In closing, ladies,
Hear yourself.
hear yourself, number one. But honestly, if you wouldn't want somebody to do something to you, then don't do it to somebody.
Mm.
If you don't want somebody texting your man and say, let's go shopping, then, or when you gonna take me shopping, then don't tell somebody else man that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a respect thing. Like, and sometimes the disrespect that you display does cause insecurity in people. And no, that's not a healed person that's insecure for things like that. But let's just be honest. We are all human. Things happen. We live our life one day at a time. Things affect us differently on some days than they do on other days. Because some days, if everything else is going wrong, this disrespect is gonna make me feel even more insecure. And I'm just being honest. So if you're honest with yourself, and you have to be, you really have to, grab your lipstick and lie mirror and just say, I feel insecure about blase, skip that and the third, and just be really honest with yourself, because you ain't got a lot of me or LA or people on Facebook and feel like you so confident in everything you're doing, and then go in the shower and cry when you could have just kept it 100 with everybody, including yourself. This hurt me. There's nothing wrong with saying when something hurts. There's nothing wrong with saying something made you feel bad. There's nothing wrong with that. But you do have to be able to acknowledge and recognize it before you can be healed from it. And that's the biggest thing that we promote, is acknowledging and recognizing, which is the same as acknowledging, but then doing something about it.
Right.
Getting the proper skills to do something about the things that are bothering you. Okay, cross promotion. But Ronnie, we was trying to get you to invite people on, so you have to click the link right here.
Oh.
So yeah, man, I'm too old to be working the internet. Like, somebody was asking me about Instagram, and I was like, girl, I don't know how to work that, because for some odd reason now my Instagram is public. Now I don't know how to change it back. I don't even know why I need to be public. I am, but that's why I need to be private. So fix it. Girl, go ahead and fix it. No, I don't want that public.
You can see what it is.
I want.
I mean, you can block certain people. That's right.
No, it's not that. I just don't want that. Somebody's gonna fix it. I'm gonna get this kid to fix it. But they just left. Okay. But I thought Ronnie was gonna come on, but I don't know. I don't think she's gonna make it. So Sweet Fusion Experience.
We just posted on the Lipstick and Lies
page on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
So get your raffle tickets. It's 2.
There is a raffle ticket.
Giving away for free. All right. Well then, what's your closing thoughts? LA.
I have mine already.
You have
Heal thyself.
Oh, there she go. Heal thyself.
Heal thyself.
Heal thyself.
Hey y'all,
first.
we got Ronnie coming on.
Ronnie is in the building.
Let's go.
Hey girl.
Here she go. What's
up? Don't mind my edges, honey.
We ain't seen
Girl, you see these edges? I ain't seen the edge control.
You said I what?
I ain't never seen the edge control. What is you saying?
Right. There's my hair eat that all up and don't mind.
Yes, honey. That's what happened when you got Indian in your family, girl. Yes, honey.
Indian here and there.
No. So what's going on? Let everybody know what you got going on for Saturday.
No, Sunday. So
Sunday.
September the 12th is the very first Sweet Fusion brunch experience. Yes, yes, honey. So me and Chef CMG have merged to create the Sweet Fusion experience, and we wanted to give the community an opportunity to come and taste all of the fabulous food that we create on a regular basis, just to see what the quality and consistency and service would be like if they hired us to do any of their private events or celebrations of any kind, corporate events, whatever the case may be. They can come and get a taste of what that experience would be like. So Sunday, September 12th,
September 12th,
11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The
11 a.m. to
location
4 p.m.
is Charles's Place. The address is 5000 Snap Woods Finger Drive.
Snapfinger Woods.
Snapfinger Woods. Yeah, that one.
You can tell
She ain't from Decatur.
You can tell we both ain't from Atlanta, man.
It ain't.
She ain't from Decatur.
Nah.
Decatur all day.
We on the podcast. Go away.
No. Who
I
are
know
you talking about?
Your nephew's son is trying to say hello, but he just got out the
Hey,
shower.
Marie.
He's live on Facebook. And he
Hey.
got no shower cap on.
Okay, but don't put the shower cap on.
Right.
Oh, you look so handsome. Okay.
No shirt.
That's too much of a teenage years.
He gonna get me arrested for child pornography.
Yeah, please don't. I can't go. I'm sorry. I don't like the people pins. So Sunday, September 12th, 11 o'clock.
Yes, 11 a.m.
There's music there.
There's music there.
There's drinks there.
There are drinks in the building.
Dressed to impress.
Dressed to impress. But you can't forget the hookahs. You know these folks love their hookahs.
You got hookahs on deck. I got $20 in my pocket. Oh.
Yeah. You a mess. We're gonna have food. Just a reminder, entry is $30 between now and Sunday at midnight.
Unless
not Sunday, Saturday they go off at midnight.
If you don't want to pay $30, there is a raffle for 2 tickets.
2 tickets. Individual entry.
Yes.
So in order to enter the drawing, you have to follow ATL Second Chance Thrift Store, and you have to follow Sweet Fusion Experience. You have to tag a minimum of 3 posts on each page, and you have to share at least one in your story and tag both pages. We'll enter your name into a drawing, and on Friday at noon.
And that's worth $30. That's 2 minutes of work for $30.
Right, for $30.
You paid $30 for 2 minutes. I don't even know what job you can do that at.
Not now.
Not now.
So go ahead and enter the raffle because we are doing the drawing at 12 noon.
On Friday.
On Friday, 12 noon.
At ATL 17.
Yes. All entries have to be in by 11:30 a.m. on Friday. Friday's what, the 10th? On the 10th. So.
Well, we ready. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready. Well, no. I'm ready. I lied. I'm waiting on my outfit to come. I'm just
outfit. Oh, shit.
Situation.
Okay, it's gonna be a situation.
It's a situation.
Okay. She said she getting their body together too. She's like,
my mama coming now.
Your mama coming?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Listen,
don't let me find out we better have a rendition of Old Lady Gang. My mama gonna be there.
Well, you got people to sit with.
My older cousin Kavina mama gonna be there.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is we still gonna turn up. So we gonna listen to the baby when we in there. So.
Oh yeah, we gonna turn up.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good time.
They're gonna have a
good time. But you know what? I think I want to invite like those who are here locally in Atlanta to come out and kick it with us Saturday. We're gonna go to Pasha and have just like a pre-celebration for
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yeah,
After
Sunday
10.
night about 9 or 10 o'clock. We're gonna go out and just kind of
So,
take a minute and breathe and absorb everything we've done so far,
right.
and kind of give thanks to the people that have supported us so far. So
Oh,
y'all
okay.
come out if you can and kick it
Hey,
with your girl.
I already put it on the RSVP. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find me something to wear, low cut, tight
Little
dress.
little little freak
Hey,
dress.
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a little long wig on or something. Oh, I'm lying. I've been,
You
according,
see, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just
listen,
looking and listening.
according, I've been, I'm
What you got,
different now
curfew?
anyway. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, once you insert a cheat code, you start acting different anyway. That's what they say. I don't know.
That's what they say. That hot
Hey,
water.
Yeah.
but the
Hey,
word on the streets is you talk different, you walk different,
you
you
dress
dress
different.
different.
straight up,
so,
straight up.
so let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready because you ready, and we gonna do it. But before you go, we were talking about this disrespect leads to insecurities. And what's your thoughts?
I agree. I think I caught the last little bit of what you were saying. Like basically, like how your actions are gonna dictate how much I trust you. So if
Mhm.
you're insecure, if I'm not typically an insecure person, and as we transition down the line, I've called you cheating or having inappropriate conversations or body language when we around certain people or whatever. After a while, like I'm gonna start feeling like I can't trust you.
Yeah,
Right.
And like after probably the first or second time, it's gonna be like, okay, now the things I thought you wouldn't do, you actually would do. So now I don't know what you'll do. So I have to question
and
everything all the way down to
that's the scariest part.
exactly.
Not even
Because
having
the
an
person that I
idea.
thought I knew, I realized you were giving me a representative.
Right.
So
Hmm. We gonna have to get you in the studio again. So
yeah,
once this
soon
COVID stuff
coming.
get together,
Once
but
what?
once we get this COVID stuff together,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that maybe they might open studios back up again. We'll see.
They
But
open.
but we'll see you on Saturday.
Saturday, the
I'll
very
be
first
the girl with
Saturday, 10
the low
p.m.
red,
We're gonna be
the low
lit.
cut red dress on. Hmm?
Huh?
Oh, you gonna be lady in red.
I'm gonna be the girl, the woman with the
Lady in
low cut
red.
red
She
dress
said she's
on.
gonna be the
That's
lady.
gonna be you. So you're
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
mad,
me.
and look, you're gonna do all that. And you're gonna be mad when they be like, "What's up, Red?"
No,
Right.
don't disrespect me like that. It's gonna lead
No.
to
But listen,
insecurity.
you can't be mad because you don't know if they talking
Don't
about you or
disrespect me
not.
like that. It's gonna lead to insecurity, sir. Like no,
Okay,
there you don't work that.
you a mess. But
Yeah.
yeah, so no, don't do Red. Don't
Don't
don't do
do.
Red because you don't like that.
Are you gonna wear black? So we gonna wear black.
I ain't wearing black. You know, I
Oh,
was thinking about wearing like the Burberry palette.
okay.
That's what I was thinking. But then I'm like,
You ain't
mm,
on no boat. You wear Burberry at the
I
beach and that's on the
ain't on
boat.
no boat. We ain't got the yacht
Yeah,
yet.
no, we
But
ain't.
you
We ain't
supposed
them
to
people.
walk. You
We not
supposed
one of those.
listen, huh?
We ain't one of those. We only wear Burberry to swim. Like listen, come on, man. Like listen, we
I'm
don't.
listen. I'm hearing what you're saying, and this could be why I'm having second thoughts.
That's why.
So
Because
yeah,
the girls would have told you no. They would not have. They was gonna tell you no.
yeah.
But that's
So
we have to tell you about that experience so you can we'll talk to you.
yeah. Tell me
But
about it.
I'll see you Saturday. Well,
I'm so
Friday.
Saturday.
excited. Are you coming
Friday.
Saturday, Keisha?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Friday. I'm gonna see you Friday. You can come to that if you want.
That's fine.
The
The
drawing
drawing.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's gonna be at the store.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
At
I ain't
12.
doing
All right.
that.
So,
Oh,
but
for all of y'all that are going to enter the raffle, if you are not the winner, um if you want to go online and purchase your tickets, you can go to eventbrite.com, Sweet Fusion Experience. The ticket should pop up for you. If you would like to support and you cannot physically be there, you can make a donation on the page for any amount. All amounts are welcome. Basically, you'll help us
okay.
maintain operating costs and expenses endured for throwing this brunch, and we appreciate that. You can also purchase a t-shirt via the Eventbrite. They're $35. Shipping is not included, but a t-shirt purchase would be more appreciated because then we can have people advertising by wearing the shirt. So it gives us more exposure. It helps us continue to expand our brand into different markets. So thank
And
you.
they've already catered for Boosie, Trina.
It's up, baby. It's
Yeah.
up.
ATL. They doing major things. And
Sweet Fusion Brunch Experience is going to be the
and
brunch spot of Atlanta for 2022. It's going to be a line. I'm claiming now. Speaking into the universe. It's going to be a line to get into
It's
the
already done.
2022. Y'all
it's already done.
We on our satellite phone crossing over the Atlantic. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
On the G5. Cart look
G5, yeah.
Private airport.
Yeah. Yeah, paid staff on board, baby, because that's the only way you can have a G5 with a paid staff.
Come on,
exactly. Pilot in the store. Exactly. Let's go. We rich. It ain't no small thing to a giant. Because what? Because why? I'm gonna win.
Toast to you. Because it's all about the wealth coach.
Period.
Live the life you want to live.
Period.
Look, I don't have on a shirt, but y'all see the wall. If it was easy,
yeah, we do.
Yes, we bring the girls can't be broke. Let's go. Let's get it.
Right.
Let's get it.
Okay, so we'll see you Saturday. Love you. And we're so excited about the brunch.
Yes.
And so excited to be giving away 2, not 1, 2. That means you can bring a date.
Or not.
Or what else would you bring?
Bring your mama.
I'm bringing my daddy.
Well, bring y'all mamas then. If that's what y'all want to do. But you get 2 free tickets.
2 of them things.
2. On ATL, take a chance. So, all right. Thank you, Ronnie. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye. Love you.
See you later.
And bye, Facebook. We love y'all too.
All right, guys.
We are way past our time. Don't be disrespectful. It leads to insecurities. How about that?
On that note, we can see you guys
at the beach of the bank.
At the beach of the bank. Are we gonna go live? We're gonna do a live remote on Sunday?
We can go live for a second.
We can do a live.
Aren't we working?
Yeah, we can go live.
Okay, well you'll go live. I'll be working.
I'll be working too.
I know you'll be working, but I'm just saying we'll go live a little bit. Just so people can see how it look in there, so they can see the food. Yeah. So they can get an idea of what they missed out on, because they missed that brunch. So then maybe the next time they'll catch the next one, and then the next time after that, then they'll get to that next one. And then when we have our meet and greet official, it's gonna go down. We're gonna get Sweet Fusion we gonna get Sweet Fusion to cater that thing.
It's on.
I'ma still have gummies.
I'm gonna have shirts.
I'm still have gummies. But we love y'all. We gonna get y'all together, man. Cause where we going? You can't go until the money moves. So nothing. LA, Yola ain't nothing moving
until the money moves.
Period.
On that, we'll see y'all at the beach.
And that's on period, Poe.
Good night.
Love y'all. Make sure you press in because we like to talk shit after the